This is another Ranger's tabletop review of the A1 survival knife. Just give you an idea of the packaging that it comes in. Typical Fallkniven packaging. The A1, as far as we're concerned at Rangers, is a classic survival knife. It's one of the best survival knives in production. This one comes in the Zytel sheath, which is the new variation. Place for lanyard here at the bottom, drainage hole that runs in as well, which is a good design. Blade itself is a very nice blade. I personally have one of these myself. I've used mine for 3 years now and put it through so much punishment you would not believe, and the blade is still looks like new. The handle is Thermaron, which I can tell you is one of the best handle varieties that I've used. The only thing that I think rivals this knife right now is the Fallkniven A1. It's a beautiful knife, this, and really a military classic as well. Greatly revered in military circles. The grind is a full convex grind, and it's in a VG10 steel, laminated steel. You can see the lamination on the edge here, hopefully. You may be able to see it if I get enough light on here. The handle itself is an all-use handle, all-weather handle. I've used this handle, this particular knife, in all conditions, from freezing conditions to wet to muddy conditions, and the grip is always superb. It's just one of my favourite knives, I have to say. The other option, as far as sheaths are concerned, this is my personal knife that I've had, as I said, for 3 years, is the leather variety. And this particular sheath is a really nice sheath as well, as you can see. I personally prefer the leather sheaths to the Zytel, but the Zytel are going to be useful in, as we always say, in the wet weather, in dirty conditions. Then this is going to be more useful, but I still prefer the leather, I have to say. Overall, a beautiful knife though. The full tang goes through, and you have the hammer area at the back, which works better, I feel, as I mentioned on the S1 review. That is something that I find that should be a little bit more extended than the S1. There's a 1.5–2mm gap here between the handle and the actual hammer area of the tang, so this would still work as a hammer. Although I've never actually used mine as a hammer on mine in particular, I still feel that if something's designed as an integral part of the knife design, then it should work. There you go, the A1. Design classic, survival knife, extraordinary. One of the best. The only one I can say that rivals it at the moment is the Fallkniven A1.